It will be Winchester kicking off. We're underway. Terrell Mitford immediately slips on the ball, and it's the first couple of touches for Ryan Harley, who safely goes back to Ryan Clark. Down ball again to Lloyd James. With a lovely ball out to the right. Here is now Callum Evans. First chance to venture forward. Good low cross in. Now it's a chance and it's a goal. And on his debut, Tommy Conway has found the back of the net for Bath City. What a start to the new campaign, and they're well and truly alive and kicking now. It's Bath City 1, Winchester 0, and it's Tommy Conway with his first goal for the Romans.
Perfect start for Bath City. It's the same spell of possession and pressure, and then down that right hand side it was a brilliant ball in from Evans, picked out the run of Conway, made a good run across his man, and yeah, it was a great finish as well into the top corner. Absolutely no chance for Philpott. I think Craig Davis, other than the obvious, which of course the conceded goal, actually be pretty happy with how his side have done so far. They've limited Bath City to the chances. They've had a lot of possession but not created much so far.
Bit of a just getting there by Pope. It looked like he might have got a nick on that. Terrell Mitford was lurking with intent there, but it did run on through luckily to Ryan Clark, who still had to come a couple of yards off his line. Lovely ball by Harley to Conway. He's drifted out to the left, onside. Manages to not be offside on this occasion. Here is Harley. Artis is the ball on the inside of him, who he finds. He's only a couple of yards away from him now. Lloyd James, centre of the pitch. Might go short to Smith. There's Evans on his right. Threads it through beautifully to Evans. Maybe a chance to shoot. Crosses in. Parried away by Philpott. He was looking at the back post, I think, for Conway. Winchester struggling to get it away. Evans into Conway. He'll now give it to Smith. Surely a foul there, yes. And it was a late foul by Rob Flukes, and maybe the first yellow card of the game will be issued by Mark Whaley here. Smith looking for Rob Carr, not quite got involved in the game yet. Here's Jamie Barron though, and he's gone for goal against Ryan Clark, and he was scrambling back a little bit there. He was off balance when he took that shot there, the Winchester number 8 and skipper, and Ryan Clark, for a moment there, his heart must have been skipping a few irregular beats there. She gave a nutmeg on Pope there, but coming across to help out Pope was Ryan Harley there. Smith trying to get it under control. Flukes with the clearance, but now it's with Conway. He's got two players to look at. He decides to go to the edge of the box, probably not the right ball there, and defended well. It was Max Smith who was able to read the danger there, and Winchester bringing out. Here's Ollie Bolmer. Now he goes inside his half to Barron. Bolmer gets it back. Can Mitford make the run? Can Rob Carr make the run? He looks for Mitford. He's found him, but his touch just let him down, and it just wriggles on through to Ryan Clark there. But that was a real opening for Winchester there. Mitford trying to find Carr. Heavy touch. Well, Carr does well to win the strength battle between him and Pope. Good delivery. Not the best touch by Watts. Tries to stab it away. Just about does, and Mitford's going to let it run for a corner. Floats the ball in. Clark was on his feet and it's in. It's an own goal. Frankie Artis puts it in, and Winchester City are level. They've grown into the game as the half has worn on. Artis and Ryan Clark completely having a miscommunication. Clark slipped. Artis heads it above him. And the side who's hit 2 divisions below Bath City are level here at Twerton Park. Bath 1, Winchester 1.
That's a really poor goal to concede from a Bath City point of view. Ryan Clark got tripped in the middle. I'm not sure who it was. I think he just ran into someone. But Frankie Artis, he wasn't under any pressure, and he just completely miscued his header.
Callum Evans who made the foul. It was a really heavy challenge there on Danny King. It got the Winchester bench up in arms. I think that might have been a bit of an over-exaggeration, if I'm being honest. It was a challenge on from the side. He did catch him, no doubt about it. The physios are now on for Winchester City, and the referee is going to issue a yellow card here for Callum Evans. Callum Watts brings it on the inside from that left position. Artis to Lloyd James. Evans. Smith is the nearest man in there. Low ball in there. Defended well by Douglas. Came across to defend it. The half-time whistle is almost upon us. Artis gives it to Freddie Grant in field. Decides to shoot a goal. Good effort. Philpott able to push it out for a corner. Got a hold of it well, Freddie Grant. Nice height for the keeper, though. He didn't have a lot of bodies in front of him there, Philpott. And a good commanding save. On the right-hand side of the pitch, it's going to be Harley to take it. It's going to in-swing it in. He takes it low. Conway on it. Hits Winchester defender. They completely fell asleep there as they sat deep. But now here's a chance to counter. Here's Terrell Mitford. He's got options forward. He picks out Rob Carr, does he? Clark comes out and does well.
No, he'll be absolutely delighted by what they've shown and the character they've shown as well. Having conceded that early goal, we keep going on about it, but so impressive. And since then, they've showed that they are a good footballing team. And as we said before, and they'll come into this high on confidence. They've proved that.
Over the head of Pope, here's Mitford trying to get on his left foot to shoot, and he does, and it's in! Winchester City are 2-1 up, and it's Terrell Mitford, a man who has been known to score in the FA Cup qualifying rounds. Pope was bamboozled by the bounce of the ball. Mitford got in behind him, took it under control, got it on his left foot, hits it across Ryan Clark. He smashed it into the bottom far right corner, and Winchester City now lead 2-1 up against Bath City, and is a potential shock on the cards here for the Romans at Twerton Park.
It's another really poor goal to concede. Bad error by Jason Pope, but full credit to Terrell Mitford. He didn't give it up. He kept the pressure on. And having forced a mistake from Pope to get the ball, he still had so much to do, but he's absolutely rifled it past Clark from a fairly acute angle into the bottom corner.
The 37th minute saw them equalising, and Terrell Mitford scored right near the end of the first half. That has seen the Citizens go 2-1 up, and at the moment on the verge of a shock. And there is the half-time whistle, so it was all good for Bath City. 2 minutes in, Tommy Conway on his Romans debut scored after he got on the end of a Callum Evans cross and fired it in beyond Charlie Philpott. They were pretty comfortable for the first half an hour of the game, but then Winchester fought back, recovered and regrouped. There was an own goal from Frankie Artis that saw Winchester get level, and Terrell Mitford in virtually the last attack of the first half, scoring his third goal of the season, has given Winchester, aside from Hampshire, the lead at the break. Harley, Conway, Callum Watts infield, played out on the right for a lot of that first half. Here is Lloyd James to Callum Evans. We've got an assist, remember, inside 2 minutes for Tommy Conway's goal. Here's Lloyd James, central to Evans, lovely ball to Harley, good ball in, and Conway shoots again, and Philpott with a really good low save, good reaction save as well. Really had to stretch there at his near post to tuck it round the post, and that's the first sign of Bath City trying to get level in this game, and very, very good save from Philpott. Corner's taken short, in though by James to the back post, and the man trying to react to it was Callum Watts. It went beyond him, and it's only just gone past the post, but very positive start to the second half by Bath, isn't it, Michael?
It was almost identical to the first half. Good, patient build-up play down that right-hand side, found a bit of space. Conway with a brilliant run across his man at the near post, and this time went low rather than high, and Philpott managed to turn it around the post, but yeah, almost a carbon copy.
A lovely feat by Conway, hit by Harley, charged down by Douglas. Rob Carr out to the left with Danny King, left back into Barron. Lovely touch into Rob Carr. That was a foul there by Dan Ball. Referee's given a free kick. It wasn't shoving the back on Rob Carr there. Three around it. It looks like it's going to be Jamie Barron, the captain, who's going to take this. Left by Mitford, hit by Barron, goes low, good save by Ryan Clark, got down low there to tip that round the post. He went around the wall, did Jamie Barron, and Ryan Clark watched it all the way. Dan Ball getting underneath it, Max Smith getting underneath it, and Lloyd James and Pope both not really talking to each other there. Here's Mitford, centre of the pitch, good chance for Bradshaw, stood up by Ball. Mitford now to Bolmer, chance for him, good block by Jason Pope. He slid in there and it's almost cannoned off his chest. James takes it short. Watts. City player shining forward. Here's Evans. Watts there again. Evans on it again. On his left foot, crosses in, good delivery, and the ball's intended for Frankie Artis, and just went a little bit too far in front of him. Lloyd James goes off, Jack Batten is on. Nice to see him back on the football pitch after such a injury-ravaged campaign last year. He comes on in place of Lloyd James. Watts also off, and coming on
Tom Richards, the man who's coming on. But like you said, how good is it to see Jack Batten back out on a football pitch in a Bath City black and white shirt, his first competitive game since the final game of the 18-19 season. Suffered a horrible injury in pre-season last year, so brilliant to have him out there again.
It's Conway, manages to get on his left foot, shoots! Just didn't get a hold of it, did he? And Phil Pott able to scramble across and make the save at the near post. He did really well to roll it on that left foot of it.
He's the one, he scored, he's had a couple of other chances, and he looks lively up top. You still feel while he's there, Bath City still have a chance.
That was a challenge there by Callum Evans, who's already been booked, remember. It was on Jamie Barron, and Mark Whaley's going over to him. They're saying that there should be a second yellow card. They was screaming it there. I could even hear that from the gantry. Certainly just going to be a talking to him. That's a final warning, I think that's what they call it. Almost looks like they've gone to a back three, essentially. Here's Ollie Bulmer, though, for Winchester. Looking to go on the outside. Jack Batten shoots! And only just goes past the post. Well, Jack Batten showed him the outside, and Bulmer looked to beat Clark at his near post. He did have it covered, Ryan Clark, but it was a real stinging drive by Bulmer that's just whistled past the post. But another really good attempt there by Winchester City.
Yeah, they've got some dangerous attacking players. We highlighted Mitford beforehand, but Bulmer's another one, and there he did well, found some space. And
Conway's onside here, is on, trickled all the way through Trim, and he's been denied by Phil Pott. Well, they were calling for offside. Winchester, for just a few brief seconds, stopped. Conway took it under control. He was one-on-one. Well saved by Phil Pott.
Through one-on-one, too much time. He really should have scored, in truth. Credit to Phil Pott. He stayed big, but big chance for Bath City.
Barron to Bulmer. Good job Mitford left it because he was offside. Bulmer crossed in with his left foot. Good delivery. Barron sliding in, and he's not far away from getting contact on that whipping cross from Ollie Bulmer. Here's Harley coming deep to get it. Evans in acres of space down that right. Conway finds it. Gets it in at the first time of asking. Good delivery. Well headed away by Douglas. Here's Pope. Chance to shoot maybe. Gets it back in. Doesn't beat Smith, who decides to head it away, and then it's a shank clearance out to Evans, who's onside, gets the ball in now. Good delivery, and in it's 2-2. Conway again. What a fine debut he's having. And just a few moments ago, Michael Powell pointed out that if Bath were going to get an equaliser, it was going to come down that right-hand side from Callum Evans. Lo and behold, he puts the ball in. Conway makes the run and puts it in. Bath City 2, Winchester City 2, and it's Tommy Conway at the double.
It's almost a rerun of the first goal for Bath City. A brace for Tommy Conway on debut, and Bath City back on level terms with, well, still 18 minutes left to go here at Twerton Park.
Where does this game go from here? It certainly didn't feel like this game that it was going to stay at 2-1. It hasn't. It's now gone to 2-2, and anything can happen here. Here's Evans. Looks to stride at goal, goes low, but it's well wide of Phil Pott's goal, and has gone out of play. Here's Richards. Time to bring the ball forward. He's looked energetic since coming on. Evans starting to see a bit more of the ball in the second half. Good ball to the back post. Grant attack in. Got a hold of it well. He caught it on the volley. He's got to do a lot to beat Phil Pott there, and hits it into the side netting, but Callum Evans' deliveries are causing Winchester City all sorts of problems, aren't they? Rolled on through to Mitford, crosses in. Richards left it. Ball was flicking up to himself, then did manage to get it away. Stayed really composed there as the ball came right in at him. Evans down the line for Tom Smith. That's a beautiful ball down that right. Will he get the cross in low? He will. Just a little bit behind Conway, a little bit behind Douglas there, and it's going to be shot. It's deflected, and it was Evans with the shot. It took a deflection on its way through. Good ball goes in there, and it's the touch by Artis, and Phil Pott saves. It rolls on through to him. Adam can only clear it straight to Bulmer. He'll go in the middle now with Jamie Barron. He'll now go to the right and find McCormick. First time we've really seen him get forward in this second half. Grant comes across, goes on the inside of him. McCormick plays it to his number 7, and it was McCormick who gets the shot away. Good save by Ryan Clark. Danger not done yet though. Smith. McCormick goes for the curler, and it's wide. Well, he struck one shot that was saved by Clark on his right foot. He then, with his next attempt, tried to bend one with his left foot, but Ryan Clark called into action again and making a good strong save there. Lovely ball by Evans. Ryan Harley making the run. Kieran Douglas coming across, closing it down quickly. Good ball in through to Smith, couldn't get it under control, and Davies will just hammer that out for a throw-in.
You still feel like there could be a fifth goal in this game. It's turned into a great cup tie, and it's such a shame that there's not even a packed Twerton Park, but a good number of fans in Twerton Park to witness it.
Here's Jack Batten on the ball now. Bath desperate to get that goal, as I said. Here's Harley, cuts it back. To go back again when he put the ball in, taking his time, thinking about what his next move's going to be. Decides to go to the right with Evans. Batten up high. Often seen since they've gone to the straight back, they've done that. Evans tries to flick it through to Smith. Pass not really on. Richards with the shot deflected, and Bath City have gone 3-2 up. Richards' shot took a deflection off a Winchester player. It beats Philpott. And the fifth goal of this game is a Bath City goal, and it's the substitute Tom Richards with it. We said they were searching for a winner, and it looked like they might have got it. And as it stands, they're heading through to the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. Bath City 3, Winchester City 2.
Yeah, really patient build-up play from Bath City, and they were rewarded for that. Eventually came to Richards on the edge of the box. I think it took 2 deflections on its way past Philpott. You have to feel sorry for Winchester City because it's a little bit of luck involved in that goal, and they were absolutely devastated. I think about 5 Winchester players just collapsed on the floor when it hit the back of the net. But Bath City's pressure in this second half has ultimately told.
Grant trying to catch the goalkeeper cold there, Phil. Probably didn't really get a hold of it, and instead it just sort of stayed low. Ball is for Harley. He's going to get there. Gets away from Douglas. If he looks up, there's a pass on. He might go it alone. Decided to go alone while blocked by Davies. Richards. Pope is his player who he finds with the pass. Now he gives it to Grant. He goes in with the low cross. Bounces off McCormick. Here's Harley. Shoots with his left foot. Philpott dives low to his right and makes the save. I think we know the target's going to be for this. It is Douglas the target. Does manage to get the flick on despite challenging with Grant. Bath can't get it away. Here's Rusher. Now with Bulmer. He'll shoot. Brilliant save by Ryan Clark. Right out of the top drawer by the Bath goalkeeper. And that is a save he's made throughout his entire career at as many different clubs he's been at. And that is another one to add to an impressive collection. He got a hold of it really well, Bulmer. And Clark acrobatically makes a fantastic save, and Charlie Philpott's now got up for Winchester. It's do or die for them. In by Barron. Clark punches clear, and Bath just about get it away. Wasn't well dealt with by Clark. They're in by McCormick. Batten heads it away. Bradshaw back now to Barron. Couldn't get a hold of the touch, and Batten just sends that out of Twerton Park and out for a throw into Carr again with a long throw, this time from the left-hand side. Douglas with the flick on, and Artis does well to stop that going out for a corner, and there is the final whistle. Bath City are through to the third qualifying round of the FA Cup at Winchester City's expense, but my God, were they made to work for it. They were 2-1 down at half-time, but 2 second-half goals from Tommy Conway and Tom Richards saw the Romans overturn a 2-1 deficit to go in their favour. Winchester City made a real fist of it and pushed hard, and really can feel proud of how they gave this Bath City side a good game. It's all kicked off with Tommy Conway scoring inside 2 minutes when he put the ball in the back of the net from Evans' cross, and then Frankie Artis put into his own net with around 8 minutes of the first half remaining, and then Jason Pope completely misjudging a bounce of the ball that saw Terrell Mitford profit from it and smash it beyond Ryan Clark to give Winchester a 2-1 lead at the break. And then the second half, Conway scored again on the end of an Evans cross, very much deja vu of his first goal, and then Tom Richards managed to score a curling effort that bounced off 2 Winchester City players and into the net, and it's Bath City who win this 5-goal thriller. Bath City 3, Winchester City 2.